welcome to BGC Charity Day. It's amazing to have you here, and Charlie, of course, lovely to see you.
Thank you.
How have you found the experience? Because this is your first time you've ever come down and traded, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if I've actually traded yet. I've just repeated what people have said to me and then listened and looked and watched. But initially, it was like walking into gym pop and like prison.
There's a lot of
buttons, shirts, and
there's a lot of prerequisites, wasn't there? I have no idea of what I'm doing.
none whatsoever. Yeah.
A little bit
Intense, isn't it?
daunting then.
Yeah, initially, yeah, when I come in, yeah, it was much more daunting than prison or been hanging out with military. Yeah.
And that's saying something. So let's talk about the charity that you're representing today.
Oh, I haven't got my t-shirt on. I took it off because it got hot.
Yes, you've been on the floor for a long time, Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you've
it's
been
getting hot.
excused for swapping up your t-shirts.
There you go.
Let's have a look. So you
Bowel Cancer
Cancer.
UK, right, which is
Wow.
a much like misunderstood subject, and also a charity that needs a lot of support.
Yeah, it's really a really underfunded charity, mainly because it's a charity that it's an important charity to us because there are so many cancer charities out there, but bowel cancer, because of the nature of the type of cancer, people don't talk about it a
Really
huge
wanna talk
amount.
about
It's a bit of a taboo, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
It's a little bit awkward as
Yeah.
well because, you know, and thus has actually got quite a high risk factor as well, that people
Yeah.
are going slipping under the radar and not going to get checked up or feel a bit embarrassed or feel a bit awkward around the subject, and actually it's a very highly treatable cancer. If you just get in there and find out early enough, isn't it?
So nine out of 10 people, if the cancer's caught early, will survive more than 5 years. But the difficult thing is only 1 in 10 people get diagnosed early because people are embarrassed about the symptoms that they have, don't go to the doctor.
Of course.
So
So it's like, just get in there early. That's the key to getting it diagnosed and then treated as soon as you can. So
Yeah.
how did you get involved with this charity?
Well, they kind of approached us, a lot of charity work, because of the jobs that we do. I mean, charities come out and ask you, if you want to get involved, and we want to get involved with pretty much everything that comes in. So it was really
It's hard to
next door
say.
neighbours give us a shout. didn't
Yeah.
they?
It's hard to
And,
say yes to everything, though, isn't
Yeah.
it? So this
Yeah,
is
but
one
you
that
want to try
really...
and help as much as possible, but obviously you don't want to spread your butter too thin either. But this seemed to make a lot of sense in respect, because cancer affects every family, and certainly we've all got stories in past and stuff, and emotional connections. So it makes sense. But what was interesting about this particular group is the fact that literally it's a very high risk cancer that largely goes unspoken about, and it's a little bit embarrassing in some aspects to people wanting to talk about it, which is but actually it's a much more treatable cancer than a lot of other cancers can be. So but it's an aggressive cancer too. So for want of a better way of speaking, it was something we thought was important to talk about, or at least have out there, not be bad to talk about.
Yeah.
Go check out, and there's something you can do about it.
Yeah, no, it is. You've got to spread the word. And how is the money that you're raising today going to actually benefit the charity? Like, how are they going to be using it?
there aren't many bowel cancer charities in Britain, and the special thing about Bowel Cancer UK is that they're really forwarding a huge amount of research into new treatments, new types of treatments, but they also provide a service for people that have survived, people that are going through treatment, to link up young people, old people together, so that they have a support network, and that's and also spreading awareness to medical professionals and to old and young alike, so that people can have a bit more of awareness about symptoms
And that money
and
to
treatment.
actually, to do something about that
Yeah.
as well, because they do.
Really
I
underfunded.
think with a lot of charities, you kind of look at them and you think, okay, well they must have money, so everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Then you ignore it. But the thing is that the truth of it is they probably don't,
Yeah.
and actually it needs topping up on a daily basis in order to do, to have a practical application to what it is that the charity offers. So it's a never-ending process of contributing towards charity, and we think that this one's a really important one.
And we're just so pleased that it was being part of such a great event today.
Yeah.
It's been really, really good fun. Everybody's been so kind, and we've had such a good laugh on the floor.
Patient.
And a lot of
With
espresso.
me, patience.
Yeah,
Patience
yeah.
with
Did you
the
have
brokers.
fun? Did you have fun?
Yeah, I
doing
do.
it?
I always have fun with it. I've been coming here for quite a while, about 6 or 7 years, I think. And the guys and girls are just brilliant. They always take me under their wing, even though I'm always rusty and I never quite know what I'm doing. Even though I'm hoping to still raise lots of money for breast cancer care, but it is always a little bit like, you're like, whoa, what's going on? But I want to talk to you about how important BGC is, like being here today, and this is the 11th year that it's been running.
Right.
$113 million. I mean, that's how much they've raised so far.
Wow.
It's
What,
incredible.
today or
This is over the last 10 years.
Oh, I was going to say. It was
Yeah,
like
no. This is over the last
okay.
10 years for all the different charities that are
That's
expected to come
incredible.
down. I know. So how important do you think it is, and why do you think it is so important that this exists?
This is the first time I've ever been to this event, and to be fair, this is the first time I've ever come down to this neck of the woods at all. And, I've got friends who are traders. Actually, we used to be traders, isn't it, in our family. So it's cool to be here and meet everybody and see what's going on. And obviously, because it's September the 11th,
I know, it's
which
so
is
significant.
a monumental and significant day as well, to find any kind of positive out of the the tragic event of September 11th and 9/11, the knock-on effect being one of devastation. To be able to do something positive from that within that community, I think is a vital, positive, and something that I'm really grateful to be a part of in any capacity. So.
And each one of the traders here, and everybody who's involved here, they put, just going around and talking to them all today, it's really close to the heart. It's really, today is a big day for all of the traders that are working here, and they're all working really hard to raise as much money as possible. It's not just like, we'll all wear our t-shirts and come in and just have a bit of fun. They're all working so hard to make sure that a ridiculous amount of money is raised, and that you can sense that in the atmosphere, can't you?
And there is a ridiculous amount of money moving around in those rooms. A ridiculous amount.
I know, they're like billions here, and you're like,
yeah, I'm trying to assimilate
I
what
did
that means.
5 million. I was like, really? Okay.
Until I said that's not much. I was like, what?
You're like,
Yeah.
giving myself a pat on the back for that one.
5 million sugar. You're like, really? Okay.
So if
great.
you were to sum up today in one word from each of you, what would that be? Your experience here today at BGC.
One word's not enough,
Just
is
what-
it?
just- just
Oh,
really-
it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blitz. That sounded really camp. And that looked really camp as well. Awesome. Camp. From me.
There you go.
Alright, camp, no
You
bad at
can
all.
try again if you want, Tom.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
I've
You
got
did
too
it
many
now.
words. Shut
Darling,
up.
what
Allow
about
it.
you?
Leave it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Awesome.
Had a
Oh,
nice.
that's a good word.
Yeah.
I've had it now.
You
You
smashed
can't have
it.
Too late.
Smashed it.
You won. Well done. Thank you so much for giving your time. I know you've been down here for 3 hours on the floor.
I'm
That's
deflated
like epic.
though now.
You-
I'm deflated.
Yeah.
Epic's a good word as well.
Epic.
And
There
you
you
got
go.
awesome, and I
We're
got
just-
camp. Blitz. But that name's a reindeer, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. We've got a few more to name, but well done for coming down here today.
No
Thank you so
trouble,
much for
you're
giving your
welcome.
time to talk to us, and amazing charity.
Boom.
And I know you've been out there for 3 hours, so I don't know how much longer you're going to give it. But
I'll do a couple more. It's good fun.
Yeah, nice one.